There are a lot of positives in Julia's report there, but is it positive enough for you on Warner Brothers Discovery?
Thank you, Dom. Even though streaming does look like it might be the future here to turn the stock around, there are other segments of the business. And with all those conflicting variables, as you mentioned, this is one that I'm looking to stay away from and would sell at this point for me. And the way I look at that is, when you look at the other business models you have within their business, you have television, you have movies and gaming, and these are all highly competitive segments. And also just the fact that sports rights are kind of up for grabs, so to speak, or a jump ball, no pun intended there, with the NBA as a crown jewel on TNT as part of the Warner Brothers lineup. Just gives me some pause at this point, and rather see things play out a little bit more over the balance of the year.
All right, we'll see how that goes, and we'll move along to Roblox. Then this one, much bigger mover today. The shares tanking 20% at one point. Steve Kovac brings us the story. Steve, what happened here?
Yeah, they're off their lows, by the way. It's down as much as 29% pre-market. That's what I saw. But look, Kelly, this one's all about the guidance. They managed to beat on the top and bottom lines, but guidance at Roblox for the current quarter and the full year is pretty rough. Company says it saw a lot of weakness in engagement on the game. It turns out the problem is more technical than anything else, at least according to the company. I caught up with CEO Dave Baszucki on these results. He told me at the end of last year, the company launched a bunch of new features that caused a few technical hiccups, especially on low-end Android devices, which is what most Roblox players actually use. He even called performance of the game one of the company's key growth factors. If Roblox isn't running smoothly, well, people aren't going to spend as much time and money on it. Some other things, though, to watch in this at Roblox, the ad business still rolling out slowly. Earlier this month, they launched ads in the video ads in the game for the first time. And also one other trend, kind of bucking the trend among the gaming space, no big layoffs like we've seen at other gaming companies like Sony, Electronic Arts, Take-Two Interactive, and Microsoft. They've really managing their capex there, Kelly.
All right, Steve, thank you. Brian, what's your trade on Roblox?
Well, Kelly, great to see you back, first of all.
Thank
and
you.
Secondly, on Roblox, when I read into the information, what I'm seeing is that there's an aging demographic issue with some of the consumers on the platform. And also the fact that we've also saw a lower spending from consumers as well in the Roblox universe. And so moving forward, as much as they are making some changes to try to increase revenue through ads and some other initiatives, I think when we think about an environment where people have more choice of where they're going to spend their time and where they're going to spend their dollars, that's the concern that I have on this valuation moving forward. So this is another one that I would take a step back from. The last point I would say also is that the market has also spoken. When you look back at where the stock was trading in November of 2021, I think it was around 130 per share. It's down about 80%. From there. So again, I think from a valuation and business model perspective, some concerns moving forward.
All right, so there's the trade on Roblox. It's still down 22%. The final name we've got in the hopper is Planet Fitness. Those shares, by the way, are up nearly just about 10% right now in trading. Brandon Gomez has the story on this one. Brandon, this is interesting. When I first did the report in Squawk Box this morning, these shares were decidedly lower. Now they're decidedly positive. What gives?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's the turnaround story of the day, right? Shares off their morning lows when you were talking about it. They were down double digits then. They fell on a reported revenue miss for Q1, cut guidance for the year. Even interim CEO Craig Benson saying a shift in consumer focus to savings and, yes, COVID concerns weighed on the quarter. Doesn't that take us back? So why the turnaround, right? Well, despite those warnings, the company is full steam ahead with its plan to hike new base level membership prices to $15 a month from $10. Now, that's a big deal because it's the company's first hike in base rates since 1998. Worth noting, on demand elsewhere in the fitness space as well. Last week, Lifetime Fitness posted better than expected results, strong member growth. Though they do have an older, more affluent customer base, Planet Fitness appeals to a younger, more budget-conscious consumer there. Dom, some other factors to consider here. The company's new CEO starts June 10th. It's still looking for its new CFO. The street really waiting to hear new leadership's roadmap to understand how much of Planet Fitness's weakness this year so far is the economy and how much of it is the company's strategy. Dom?
All right, so Brian, you heard the story here. At one point, I'll cop to it, I was a Planet Fitness member, and I remember paying the $10 a month. Now it's going to cost 50% more. That should be a positive for some investors, right?
I do agree with you, Dom. Actually, I like this story here with Planet Fitness, and I'll tell you why. We saw growth both in the top line and the bottom line, and they're still holding to an outlook of expanding locations over the balance of the year. I think in the short term, there was some concern that advertising that they thought would generate a little bit more growth really didn't hold and capture consumer attention, primarily due to price. But because they are more of a cost or value focused gym membership as compared to others in the segment, I think there's some durability and resilience around that. And if we do see a slowing services part of the economy due to slower consumer spending, I think Planet Fitness does have as a place to play, Dom. So, $15 might still want to get you out there to pump some iron.
All right, Brian Vendig with the 3 stock lunch trades. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. We'll see you soon.